Thomas, Edward, and Henry were having another rest inside the sheds. All their work was done, and Penny had just returned from a branch line train when Thomas and Edward spoke up. Henry was hoping to hear the other end of the story. "Why are you two so excited?" she wondered. "Will you please tell us what happened to Erin?" "You want to hear the rest of the story of Erin? Well, okay, I'll tell you both. And you too, Henry." And he giggled. "Well, as you remember, Erin was the most careful engine that Sodor has ever seen, and most likely the safest. Well, here's what happened. She was put in the Muffle Mountain workshops. She disappeared, never to be seen or heard from again. Years went by, until one day, not long ago, people came to see Sir Topham Hatt, and they told him they wanted to find Erin and make her happy again. I didn't believe it myself, but we'll see what happens from there." Just then, the engines, as they were resting in the yard, suddenly heard an abrupt voice. "Engines, I have to go away on a special meeting to Muffle Mountain, to go up to the Mountain Railroad in order to check something out. Henny, you and the other engines stay here and have a rest until I return. I might need you to help clear the line." "Yes, sir." "Wait, what? Clear the line?" "In case you didn't know, there was a bad avalanche last night up on Muffle Mountain. The track from the other side of the tunnel to the actual rail yard is packed with snowdrifts. No engine can get through without a snowplow. I'm going up there to survey the damage and to look into something. I want you to take care of yourselves until I return." "Yes, sir," called Penny. The four engines just smiled at each other all willingly, then turned to Hillary, the new rescue chopper that he had just had restored a couple weeks ago on the island. He was hoping she would be able to help with this mess. "Hello there, Hillary. I need you to take me up to Muffle Mountain, please, so I can survey the damage to the line from the avalanche. And to look into something. Would you mind taking me up there?" "Not at all, sir. I would be glad to take you up there. I've been waiting to go out for a test flight anyway." "Very, very good." So Topham Hatt went and got clearance for the skyways for Hillary to go out first. She hadn't been out flying since she had been restored, and she was excited, looking forward to going up in the air again for the first time in years. "This is Sodor Control Tower number 1. Hillary, you are clear for takeoff." "Roger, Hillary, over and out." So Topham Hatt then boarded, and Hillary buzzed her arms and whirled away. And off she went up into the skies of Sodor. Hillary had never flown above the island before. She looked down as she was buzzing around the island, enjoying the bird's eye view of everything. Harold gets to see this every day? No wonder he enjoys his work. Hillary just buzzed around, looking for a sign of anyone in trouble. So Topham Hatt reminded her pilot, and her pilot said to her, "Remember, Hillary, we got a job to do. We gotta go up to Muffle Mountain to go see what happened with that avalanche." "I know," she called. "I don't mind the short flight, though. I needed a long flight to warm up anyway." The mountains are very dangerous, called Sir Topham to the pilot. Now, how long do you think it will take us to get there?
A little while.
Hillary was approaching Knapford, and she was looking forward to flying over the station for the very first time. She was enjoying her flight. She hadn't flown much before, since she was dropped in a swamp for 90 years. She just kind of sat there. Hillary buzzed over the station valley and over Knapford Station and the village. As she whirled through the air with her blades, she came to a sky junction.
Which way, sir? Left or right?
Go left, called Sir Topham Hatt. Hillary did. She proceeded. She could see more of the main line.
So this is the main line, she wondered to herself. I always wondered what it looked like out here.
As Hillary buzzed along the island, she was enjoying her flight. She hadn't been up in the air in so long, she forgot what it was like to fly. The pilot opened the throttle a lot more. Hillary surged forward smoothly. As she flew along, she looked down.
I wonder what's in there,
she called. That is the town of Great Warton, called Sir Topham Hatt from inside. It's a very, very large town.
Which way do I go at the junction?
Go to the right. Hillary did. We're gonna be coming over the mountain railroad any second, he called. Slow it down, he yelled to the pilot. Hillary did slow down very quickly as she slowly flew into the mountain territory.
Oh my gosh, the tracks are covered! No wonder it's so dangerous. You need a snowplow to get through here,
she called to herself. As Hillary flew across the nippy winter skies of the high mountains of Sodor, the line below didn't look half bad.
The line below doesn't look bad, sir,
she called to herself as she flew. That's not my concern. My concern are the rails going from the switch to the tunnel. Hillary soon saw the snowdrifts.
Only a couple of snowdrifts. It doesn't look bad.
We're not anywhere near there yet, though, called the driver. Called her pilot to Sir Topham Hatt. We need to go in closer. Hillary's pilot brought Hillary into a steady hover. There was smoke coming from the shed. I think we found what we're looking for. Look! Hillary saw the smoke from the shed.
You'll need an engine to come up here with the snowplow to look into that, sir. Oh my word! Look at this mess!
The snow inside the tunnel.
Oh my word! This is the worst avalanche I have ever seen. Thank God I'm out here flying in this. Thank God I'm above it, not in it, she teased
as she whirled through. As Hillary whirled through the air, she could see below just how messy it was.
Oh my God. This would suck if you got lost up here, she said. Sir, you're gonna need a very strong engine with the snowplow to clean this mess.
Hang on, sir. We're gonna fly through the mountains. Through the mountains? Called Sir Topham Hatt. Pilot, you're coming in awfully low. Hang on! Hillary just whizzed forward as she came closer to the mountain range. She flew through the mountains, and then, within a few seconds after exiting the aerial cave, she was back over the island.
What a mess that is, she said to herself. I've never seen tracks that bad. Is Thomas strong enough to clear it?
I don't think so. We'll need Penny's power for this mess. She can get the train through no matter what. Hillary knew Penny was very, very strong, Molly's little sister. As Hillary was buzzing through the skies, she could see the scrapyard and the steamworks.
Is that the end of the island?
She asked herself mysteriously and a bit confused. We went the shortcut, Hillary. We didn't fly the entire island, said Sir Toppinat. Next time we'll fly the entire island, and you will learn the island like Harold had to on his first day. He will fly with you.
Oh, goody!
She called. As she buzzed around, she approached a junction. Hillary then saw her way. She could see the old branch line and the scrapyards, a portion of them anyway.
Oh my, she called. I've never seen this part of the island.
The scrapyards, the other railway.
Hey, what's that tanker doing out? She wondered.
It's the middle of summer here. It's always winter up on Muffle Mountain. Up on that railway, you know that.
Oh.
Hillary drew closer and closer back to the yards where she started. As she flew through the morning sun, she began to wonder just how good things were gonna be. You did well, Hillary. I will have to have a word with Penny afterwards, and I want to thank you for helping.
No problem, sir. Glad to be of service.
Hillary was in a slow hover above the yard, looking down.
Oh my! This is so beautiful up here. Now I see why Harold loves this run.
She called to herself. As she stood there for a minute hovering, she could see everything. Then Hillary made her descent back to the yards.